65 years ago on this day, there was a surprise attack by the Japanese on the Americans at Pearl Harbor. Now, on that day, 2,390 Americans were killed and 1,178 were injured. There are not many survivors of Pearl Harbor around today, and that is not just me saying that, they are saying it themselves. They meet every 5 years on December 7th in Hawaii to remember, but many of them are saying they are not sure they're going to be there for the 70th. And so this was their last big remembrance of Pearl Harbor, the attacks. Now, after reading about them online, I wanted to know how do they feel about the day that will live in infamy, as FDR called it. And also I wanted to know how many people remember this day. How many conscientious Americans or scholars of history woke up this morning and said, oh, December 7th, the attacks on Pearl Harbor. I'm hoping that the World War II generation did, and hopefully their children did, but I think their grandchildren might not know. But I also wanted to know, what is the message of these men? What is their motto? What is their advice to the American people? And so I looked up their website, pearlharborsurvivorsonline.org, and I noticed that there were two things bolded that I think are very important to put out, especially because these men I don't think are very technologically inclined, and their website, it's very cute, and I mean that with all respect, but it's not very up to date as well. In fact, I even think I saw somewhere that it said December 7th, 1971, and I'm pretty sure they meant to say 41, but I just want to pass on their message. I think it's so important, and it's not being heard today. Or maybe it is in different forms. But I think it's important to hear it straight out of the mouths of men who survived a surprise attack, much like we did on September 11th. And what do they have to say? They said, "We are dedicated to ensuring that this and future generations remain cognizant of the events of December 7th, 1941, and that all Americans never are allowed to forget that eternal vigilance is the price of peace. Our motto is, remember Pearl Harbor, keep America alert." And I will say that one more time. Remember Pearl Harbor, keep America alert.